Last question in our 8-question review gives us this inequality. It says negative 5.2x minus 3 is going to be less than or equal to the value of x plus 4. So whatever x is, if I have negative 5.2 of them, and I take away 3, that number should be less than or equal to, no matter all the infinite values of x there are, that value will have to be less than or equal to the value of that same number added to 4, or 4 added to that. So let's figure out what the infinite values can be. What are the range of numbers that make this inequality true? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at subtracting x from both sides, okay? And I'm going to get negative 6.2x's minus 3 is less than or equal to 4. And then I'm going to add 3 to both sides. And I'm going to get negative 6.2x is less than or equal to 7. Now remember, this is the note part. If you divide or multiply by a negative number, and it's only when you divide and multiply, it does not, if you subtract or add a negative number like we did here, or like we did here, you don't flip the sign. But when you multiply or divide by a negative number, you got to flip the inequality sign. All right, that's the rule. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 6.2. Divide this side by negative 6.2. Give me x, and I'm going to have to flip my sign. Is now greater than or equal to whatever the value of 7 divided by 6.2 is, and that's negative 1.13, we'll say approximately. Negative 1. Was it 1.13? Something like that. Negative. Negative. That's the world's worst negative sign. Negative 1.13. Okay, approximately. So all numbers that are greater than or equal to approximately negative 1.13, if I insert that into my original equation, all numbers greater than negative 1.13 will ensure that this side will always be smaller than this side. This side will always be larger when x has a value of any number greater than or equal to negative 1.13.